Yo, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing a lighting and final effects video, and we're just going to be using a Fortnite render and a basic background and sort of showing you guys how I would go through lighting it and then using final effects to really make it pop out and just change your designs from being that good to even better. So I hope you guys do enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay updated with all my new uploads. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoy, so let's get straight into the video. So guys, first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump onto Chrome, and then we're going to search up Fortnite 4K wallpapers, and then we're just going to pick one out. Alright, so this one looks like it has good resolution, but Captain America's in it, so it sort of sucks. But we can use the corner part, so that's alright. Alright, so now we're going to drag this into Photoshop and we'll grab our Fortnite render. Also guys, when I'm referring to a render, that is just when someone has gone into Blender and changed up the positions and all that of the Fortnite characters. It's not actually like a custom character, it's just characters that are already in the game that have been remodeled. But you guys can go onto Google and search up Fortnite PNG characters, whatever like that. You can get pretty much the exact same sort of stuff. But this is just for an example. These are some other renders that are free to use by another Twitter user. But anyway, we're going to get into this. Now that we have both our images, we can start. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Camera Raw filter by going up to filters and then just pick Camera Raw. Now from here you guys can mess around with the settings. To be precise, you guys can follow what I do if you guys are going to try to create the exact same sort of scene. But pretty much all you guys want to do is mess around with the tints depending on what color your background is. You'll need to be changing your tints depending on whether it's orange, blue, green, pink, whatever. Camera Raw filter is the best way to match colors and amplify highlights, shadows, all that sort of stuff in one quick go. Alrighty guys, so now that we're done with Camera Raw filter, the effects have been applied. As you guys can see, it makes a huge difference already. But now what we're going to be doing is we're going to create a new layer. Then we're going to hold Alt and clip that on, and then we're going to grab a 0 hardness white brush, and we're going to set that to a soft light blending mode. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go on the outside of the character, mainly sticking to the right side, but make sure that we're following the same direction as the light, so sort of just like that, coming from this direction here. We're going to keep following that around, and we're going to keep lighting it up on the soft light. So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new layer, and we're going to put it on overlay and make sure that we clip it to our character again and make sure that it is on top of the layer that we just made. From here we're just going to go around the outside with a 0 hardness brush, just going around the outside very lightly, because the overlay will amplify the soft light lighting that we've already done even more, so we only want the edges here just to give it that really intense harsh light around the very edges of the character.
Everything is merely a description, not the real myself. Everything is simply a shape, a form, an identifier to let others recognize me as...
So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to adjustments and grab a Hue Saturation layer. We're going to clip that on top of our character yet again, and what we're going to do is we're going to up the saturation and colorize it really quickly and make sure it's orangey yellowish, and then up the saturation and make sure that we got the right colors, and then just sort of play around until we find the right color, and then we're going to bring the saturation back down and up the lightness, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put that on an overlay layer. Now that we know what it looks like, we're going to click on the clipping mask and go Control I to invert it, and then grab our white brush, and we're just going to brush all on the right side of the character where the light is coming from to get that orange sort of glow coming onto the right side of him, and where the light would be pretty much protruding onto his clothes. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go back up to adjustments, and we're going to grab an exposure layer, and then from there what we're going to do is we're going to down the exposure so that it becomes more of a darker look, and then we're going to Control I on our exposure, making sure that it is clipped to your character at the same time, And then we're going to, with a white brush yet again, just draw where we want the shadows to be, mainly on the left side of his body and in the middle, places where the light would not be hitting, just to create a little bit more shadow and to blend him better into the scene. Righto guys, so the lighting is pretty much done on our character now, so all that will be happening now will just be our color correction adjustments and just making the entire picture pop a little bit more. So we're going to grab some curves, we're going to grab some brightness and contrast, and we're just going to play around till we find a nice desired look. So a cool thing that you guys can add to your designs once you finish them is going into adjustments and then going color lookups and then adding a 3-strip look. This will pretty much bring together your whole design within 3 or so colors and just blend everything together really nicely. It's a little bit too intense for us, so we're just going to put that down to about 60 opacity to sort of bring everything together but not completely ruin it. Alrighty guys, so now that we've added some small adjustments, what we're going to do is we're going to hold shift on the top layer and shift on the bottom layer, and we're going to go down to the folder, we're going to create a folder and then duplicate that. Now what we're going to do is merge the top folder. Basically why we're doing this is so that we keep all the progress in the bottom folder and our finished image at the top, just in case, you know, we want to go back or whatever. That's why we keep the folder. And we're going to chuck the image that we just merged into camera raw filter for some more final adjustments.
Smile so warm when you're near me, but I am a smile so warm when you're near me.
Here we are guys, this is the final image, and as you guys can see, I'm going to put up a comparison real quick how the images look completely different when used with lighting and no lighting. It is a huge difference, and then even when you have added lighting to add more color adjustments and use camera raw filter more, it will really make your designs pop and look so much better. Now if you guys do want to put some text over this, like you literally, this could be a thumbnail right now, like you could just add some text and then grab the Fortnite skull symbol and boom, you have a really nice, well blended lighting, finished off thumbnail for your guys' videos. There we are guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you do, make sure to leave a like and a comment on the video. It's been your boy Jordan, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.